Yo, what is up people? It is your boy Sneebles right here and welcome back to another episode of course on the channel, but this time it is of course FIFA 23. Okay, so as you can tell of course by the probably the title of this video or as well as the thumbnail of this video, this year I've decided to be obviously my local, sorry, not local, that's MK Dons, Sneebles, that's MK Dons. Anyways, my favourite team, of course, I've been supporting all my life, which is, of course, Arsenal, as you see right here. I have the shirt on and everything. I've done an Arsenal career mode before, but I've never really continued it. I did actually do a couple of videos, I think, on the channel, which I don't know why I didn't continue. I think I just changed it to MK Dons that year, I think, and that's when from there I then became MK Dons, I think, for the next 2 FIFAs, I think it was. But yeah, just for some reason I've never really continued it, but thought why not, you know, I've been an Arsenal fan all my life, so I thought I'd do an Arsenal career mode, which I hope you guys of course are all good with and don't mind of course me doing that. Of course it's my decision in the end, but you know, but yeah, so back on that grind, FIFA 23, of course it's only been about a week or so since it's come out, but of course I haven't been available since the actual day it's come out. Well, with the day it came out, I got it about 4 o'clock from Amazon. I should have just probably got it some other way, or maybe I should start going buy my games online, so pre-ordering on the Xbox store maybe, I don't know. But you know, I know it's cheaper getting the actual game itself. I always prefer the actual the game disc and whatever the case. I prefer that. I don't know why, it just feels better, but you know, that's just that for you. That's just me. But yeah, so like I said, been away for the week, if you guys should remember, so apologies for that, but hey, as simple as that. So I was away in Greece, had a nice little holiday, and yeah, had a good time, but now back on the grind. I don't know if you can tell actually if I've got much of a tan. I think I've got a tan, but I don't think it's huge, to be honest with you. I mean, I am on my legs quite a bit, but I'm not going to show you them. But yeah, so yeah, just back on that grind. And if you can tell as well, I've got a bit of a sort of a struggling voice right now. I actually got ill whilst out there, and no, it's not COVID, so it's all good. I've already done the test, that's all good. So but yeah, just a random illness. Obviously I've had a cold as well. Usually you get a cold, then you get a sore throat, and or it's the other way around, whatever way you get it, I always get it like that. So yeah, just sucks, it really does suck. I do actually feel really crap right now. I don't even feel in the mood to do this, but I'm back, you know, from my holiday, and I said I was going to get a video out as soon as possible. This is Monday, I'm recording this. I'm hopefully going to get this out today. If I don't, it should be Tuesday. So again, apologies for prolonging it, but I have been away, like I said, and I'm a bit ill. Again, whether you can hear that in my voice, I don't know. And yeah, just haven't been able to get one out. Of course, since the FIFA has the new FIFA 23 has come out. So, but yeah, so we're Arsenal. That is that. So yeah, let's get into the transfer news and yeah, start talking about what I've done so far. Okay, so straight on to the transfer news that we've done so far. I always do all the transfers and everything before I do start recording and do the first video of that season. I've got the pre-season out of the way, which we won as well. I didn't play any of the games. I've actually only played one game on FIFA 23 so far. That was a women's game because I wanted the achievement. I thought, you know what, I might as well just do it. So I did, and I played with them. And yeah, just done my thing. But yeah, so I got the achievement there, and that's the only really experience I've had on FIFA 23. So on my opinion on that match that I played, it's not too bad. It isn't too bad, but I think there's still things that could be tweaked. I think the passing is not all that. I think it's gone a little bit down, not major, but I do feel like, excuse me, Jesus, do feel like it's gone down a bit. But yeah, could definitely improve on that. But again, it's just only from one game. I can't really, you know, predict or just give my honest opinion completely, like a massive, yeah, just a massive opinion on it. It's only one match, so there's not much I can really say. But yeah, so on to the transfers anyway. So we're just going to go straight onto that, and then we'll do some games. So we will do obviously some games. Of course, that's what the game, this game's all about. So simple as that. But yeah, so as you see right here on your screen, we've done a couple of free agents transfers. Of course, we're going to, because even though we've got quite a bit of money to spend, but it was still not easy. Like, you don't want to blow 50 million already, you know what I mean, on one player. So I went through the free agents and I thought to see if there was anyone decent, and I got 2 players. So as you see right here on your screen, so we've got this guy Alexis Vega, whatever, 24-year-old left wing. Looks quite good from the 6 attributes there that they show. It's not too bad. He's valued at a good 13 million, so a good bit of money we'll get back from him if we do sell him. But yeah, looks alright, not too bad. Then we've got this guy, Jason Denayer, 27-year-old centre back. I can't remember who this guy played for. He was at someone, but then he was a free agent on this. I'm not sure why, but he looked pretty decent. He doesn't look too bad. He's cover at the end of the day, and I needed another centre back, an experienced one as well. So that's all good. Then the first bit of money we spent was £21.8 million on this guy. As you know, Karim Adeyemi is an absolute legend in my FIFA series. I love the guy. On 22, I enjoyed him, but then I got those 2 young strikers that I was on a free agent. So if you remember, I had that Edward Cunha, I think that's his name, Edward Cunha, and Gonzalo Riveros, if you guys remember on my last series on FIFA 22. They're the 2 youngsters I had that came through, and I thought, you know what, Adeyemi was like 25, 26 I think, which is still a decent age, but I just thought, yeah, I just didn't need him. I had these youngsters coming through and I thought these are going to be quality, and they were absolutely incredible anyway, so I got rid of him. So I wouldn't say he was crap, but yeah, just for that I got rid of him. Yeah, because obviously I had those 2 youngsters come through. So but yeah, this guy, quality player, I thought I'd get him as cover for Jesus, and I spent a decent 21.8 million on him. Only 75 rated though, but he'll probably turn into a beast. He always does. He has done since I've had control of him for the last 2 FIFAs, so hoping he does. Let's just say that. But then we've got Jeremy Frimpong, our biggest spend. This is £30 million on this guy. He's valued at 39. Decent wages on, 34.5 grand. And I needed right back cover for Tomiyasu. Of course, Cedric I'm trying to get rid of as well. But yeah, Frimpong, decent player to be fair. And I didn't mind him on FIFA 22. I did have him for a bit. I think I did. Or was it 21? I think it was 22. But anyways, yeah, so we got him. So big money there. And then we sold this guy, Matthew Smith. I actually don't know who this guy is, to be honest with you. He's obviously put in the youth academy or something, but we sold him for 1.1 million, just a little bit of money, not major, but there you go. And that is all. That is literally the only business so far with selling and buying. So yeah, not a lot has happened. I've got a few obviously players on the transfer list and a few players on my transfer short list that I obviously potentially could buy, but I've only got, I think, 45 million left to spend. One thing I've noticed as well is when you go buy players, it takes money off of your weekly wage budget. As you see, right, that's your weekly wage budget. 988,000 is what it says on mine. I was on like 1.6 million, but usually if you give a contract out, it takes obviously money off your wage budget, but now it's sort of like half. I don't really know how much it takes on each one, but usually it takes, as I've noticed, like when I've gone through a contract negotiation, for example with Frimpong, it took some money out of the weekly budget and some money out of the current budget, which I don't really understand why. And also, excuse me, I don't really know what this all does. I've selected them, I've pressed A on them, but nothing really. It just gives you like a graph, but I don't know, there's not really much to look on that, but yeah, whatever it is, I don't know, but I'm trying to sort of get used to this and that, but you can't, there's no bar where you can sort of adjust your wage budget and your transfer budget, so that's kind of crappy really that you can't do that. But yeah, so unless there is a way, then let me know, but and transfers, again, like I said, not really much gone on, but yes, so the squad, of course, and then we're on to our first game. So like I said, we won the cup in our pre-season, so that's all good. And yeah, so but yeah, onto Squad Hub. I'll show you obviously what we got. So let's take a quick look at this and what we need and what we don't need. Okay, so going through the Squad Hub, I've actually, for the first time ever, I've never done this on FIFA, but I've actually wrote on a sticky note. Didn't have actually any other paper, but I wrote on a sticky note what I need, and obviously, just like sort of like, so centre mids, for example, I need at least 2 or 3 centre mids if I can. I've not bought one yet, but I've just wrote it down like that because it was kind of annoying. Like for some reason, it was just so hard to sort of just, I don't know how to explain it. Just to know who, what, it's just easier to just write it down. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, this is the team, of course, we've got. If you're an Arsenal fan, you'll probably know what we do have, and if you've been playing FIFA anyways, you'll probably know either way for the first week, but I haven't. So, but yeah, a lot of youngsters we've got, a lot of players that still we could sell. But yeah, so typical people like William Saliba is going to be an awesome player. Zinchenko decent. Tavares out on loan. Not sure whether to call this guy back. And when I say call him back, maybe to sell him. I don't know, but left backs I'm fine. We've got two left backs there, Kieran-Tierney and Zinchenko. So I don't really need to buy any left backs. You could say. But Ramsdale and Turner, two decent keepers to hold on to for now. So see how well they do. Evan as my main two goalkeepers. Ben White, of course, going on to centre backs now. So Saliba, Ben White. Good few loanies here. Might even call Mari back. He's worth $5.5 million. Decent little bit of money to bring into the club. He's on 52,000 a week. He's not all that, the guy. He's not a great player, so I might just bring him back and sell him. So Rob Holding might sell him as well. He's valued at 10 million, 55,000 a week. And this guy, for me, I mean, 55 acceleration, 54 agility. He's not going to cope being a centre back. I didn't know he was that slow to be. I think it's quite bad. I think he's quicker than that, to be honest with you. I don't think he's the fastest centre back. No, I don't think he's that fast, but he's definitely at least a 65 or something. I don't think he's 55, 50. No, nowhere near. Of course, Gabriel, solid centre back, as we all know. He's valued at 32 million. Jesus, man, this guy, solid player. Stats don't actually look all that, to be fair, but even he's quite slow. 60. What's that to say? 61 acceleration. That's crazy. Okay, so moving to right back. Cedric we've got on the list. Anyway, Tomiyasu and Frimpong are the main two. Got this guy on loan at Rotherham, I think that is. This guy, Ali Biosu, 20-year-old English. I'm selling him. Yeah, he's on the transfer list. Maitland line. No, I was on loan at Southampton. You know what? Even as an Arsenal fan, I didn't actually know he was playing for Southampton. I generally didn't. I didn't know he'd gone on loan to them. I thought he might have gone back to Rome or something, to be honest, because he had a good spell there. Okay, that's interesting. But might call him back, maybe. Be nice, good to have a backup to Frimpong and Tomiyasu, but I don't need that many. If you have at least two, you know what I mean, it should be decent enough. Then on to CDMs, got El Neni, Xhaka, Partey, 3 decent-ish CDMs. I'm fine with that. So that's alright. Left mids, yeah, just a couple of youngsters here. Got Smith Rowe, he's valued at 37. Excuse me, 37 million pounds, 56,000 a week. Jesus. Okay, I've not actually looked at these stats completely. I'm trying to change them to centre mid. As you see down is the plan. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, so oh, I can change my name to left wing now, so that's good. So I do prefer my wingers instead of left side or right side midfielders. I always change them if I can. Charlie Patino, good youngster. Doesn't look all good, but he's good in real life. But he's cool. He was at Blackpool, but I called him back because he needed a new contract anyways, for that matter, and just be better to hold him. You know what? No, we're going to put him on this. Yeah, we'll put him on this. Yeah, got a few youngsters here. Sambi Lokonga, I'm not really sure whether to keep him. He's valued at 11 million, 47,000 a week. We'll see how well he is. We'll play with him because we need players in that position anyways. Fabio Vera, he might be alright. Hopefully he'll be a good player. Odegaard, of course, as we all know, had a few bids for him, but yeah. I can also change Marquinhos. Okay, so he was right mid, down right wing. Pepe, attempted to sell Pepe. Did call him back. As you know, he was at Nice, was it, or Marseille or something like that? I think it's Nice, wasn't it? But I called him back. He's valued at 17.5 million, so a good bit of money I could get in for him. He's on 72,000 a week, which is the same number that we bought him for. Not 72,000, but 72 million. This guy, to be honest, I think he deserves a chance at Arsenal in real life. I really do. I don't think he's played a lot, but I'm gonna have to sell him or give him a new contract because he could go for free in the next couple of seasons. So need to really maybe tie that down a bit. Saka will need a new contract, as you see here. He's only got just under 2 years left, so I have to do that soon. Reece Nelson, we called him back as well. He was on loan, I think he was, to someone else. And Nketiah, of course, going to strikers now. And then Adeyemi, Gabriel Jesus, and following Balogun, who's on loan. Reams, Steady Reams. So other than that, it's a decent squad, but there's definitely a few youngsters I need to get rid of. Need to chop this squad a bit. And then obviously likewise we're just trying to obviously buy players if I can. So yeah, that's the squad anyways. So yeah, that's basically that. There's not really much to say. Of course it's just the start of a new game for me, obviously for you guys as well last week. But yeah, we're just going to have to just play the game and just see what we can do. I've got the settings on legendary if you guys wanted to know that. Always do. And hopefully we can do well. So I'm quite excited for this because obviously I've not really done a full season or many seasons with Arsenal, and obviously I support Arsenal in real life, as you see with the top here. And it's nice to just do a season or so with them. You never know. I always say this, I might even transfer to another team. Who knows? Yeah, for me this will be good. So hope you guys are ready for this journey with Arsenal, of course. Obviously they're doing great in the league, of course, this season. Of course, they've just beat Liverpool yesterday. Obviously, right now it's Monday, so we played them Sunday. That was a decent result. Of course, we beat Tottenham last week. So, but yeah, so doing well in the league. Hopefully, we maintain that. But yeah, so and then obviously, hopefully, just gonna push them forward on the game. It's as simple as that. Get back in the Champions League, win the Champions League maybe with them. The Premier League if we can, be awesome. But yeah, so yeah, that is that. So sit back, relax, let's do this. Let's hopefully go for a good win. We're going to play Aston Villa, hope we get the points there. So yeah, let's see what we can do. And like I said, hopefully get the results. Right, 1-0 Aston Villa. It's a great start of FIFA 23. It is difficult at times, I do think it is. But yeah, it's a good finish, but I don't know. Where are my bloody defenders? I don't know. Don't know what Gabriel's doing over there. I don't know. But yeah, 1-0. I can't even score that. Bad game, and really is. I've had it. Jesus fucking right. I've had a decent few chances. Just I can't score for some reason. Absolutely awful. Awful game in it. I know you're probably thinking, come on Dan, come on Sneebles, whatever. It's your first game, but that is awful gaming. It is. So my first official game with men, of course, because I played my first official with women. It's very rough. I think the controls are very sticky. It's not. It's quite a stiff game. I feel it's more stiffer. Might get used to it, I don't know, but yeah, 1-0. Yeah, great start to FIFA 23. That's literally all I can say about that, but it weren't a loss at all. I mean, well, actually, let's just show you the chances. We definitely have way more chances. We must have. Really? 4 shots? I think we have more. I do feel like we have more, but okay. I'm not really sure how it's like that, but anyways, yeah. So I'm actually pretty sure we have more. Pretty sure. Yeah, 1-0 is a great start, eh? Man City next, brilliant. Why do they make it so sad? I don't get it. They make when you sell a player, they make it look such a sad pie. So weird. That's definitely not how it works in real life. No way. Okay, so after a poor start, we now have Man City, like I probably did say at the end of that game against Villa. I don't know what I expect from this, but what a start, mate. Losing 1-0. Yeah, brilliant. I don't know what to say, but Man City. I don't know. What can I do? Just got to play what I can do. Yeah, we'll just see what we can do in this one. That's all I can say on that. Oh my god. He's actually gone in. I mean, I'll take it obviously, but what an awful start to this FIFA career, man. I'm not even kidding. It's tough. I think the game is very stiff. It's a stiff computer game. It really is really stiff. It's not easy. When I say not easy, it is. The gameplay is very stiff. I'm trying to get used to it, but 1-0 though, I'll take it obviously. 1-0 up against them, how? Don't mean it just goes in. But Xhaka gets us off and going, I guess. Oh, I'm not actually sure how my player just didn't get that ball. It's got to be Haaland though, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm actually not sure. I don't know why my players tackled like that. I think I think I've got the ball. I do. I'm not sure how it's completely missed. Actually, I'm baffled how I've missed that. But alright, 1-1. Come on, Bukayo Saka at the back post. Well, that's interesting. That's a new celebration, but 2-1. Maybe we've nicked it in the last few minutes here, but Jesus Christ! I mean, what a stiff game! What a stiff game! All right, didn't beat Aston Villa, but we beat Man City. We actually beat Man City, and typically Erling Haaland has actually scored against us as well. So it's quite funny, to be fair. But yeah. When I say funny, I was just like, it's typical, basically. That's all I mean. But yeah, either way. But yeah, 2-1. Yeah, honestly, I've said it during the goals. I think it's a stiff game. It is a stiff game. It is actually really stiff. It's gonna be a lot to get used to, but I'll try. But this don't feel good to me, just from these first 2 games. Jesus Christ. But anyway, there you go. 2-1. It's a good result. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to end that video right there for you guys. Also, if I only play a couple games, I usually do at the start of the season, just get a feel of it. I'll probably do a recording maybe tonight. If not, start tomorrow again, go off there. But I want to just get a little intro video out, just to show you who we bought, and obviously just my opinions on it so far. Like I said, it's a stiff game. I don't like the feel of it at the moment. That's all I'm going to say. Just at the moment, okay? I'm not dissing the game so far, but there's just something about it. It don't feel right. But there's certain things that don't. But maybe it's something that you just got to take time to get used to. That's all I can say about that. But yeah, so at the end of the day, that's my opinion, of course. I don't know about you guys, but let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I guess we'll just ride out and see what we can do. I mean, we lost the first game, should have really won against Villa, but then go beat Man City. It is weird how the game works. It is generally weird, but yeah, that's it. You just got to play them and see what you can do. It's all you can do. I say every time. But just to quickly finish up though, we have. It takes so long. I even think the menu is very stiff as well. I'm not even kidding. I'm generally not kidding. But we have sold a couple of players. We sold Runnison for £1.5 million to Besiktas, and we sold Pablo Mari to Frankfurt for £7 million. So a bit of money in our pocket there. We've got 55 million to spend now. Who I'll go out for, I don't know. I do want to obviously maybe buy someone, but who, again, I don't know. But yeah, so they're the 2 players that have just gone now. So yeah, but the table, just to show you quickly what it looks like. Let's just go to, I guess it's an office. Wait, where is? Is there not like, wait, this is weird. Central, is it? Central standings, yeah, there you go. Okay, I was going to say, like, where's the table? Okay, so this is the table so far. With 10th, 1 win, 1 defeat, 2 goals scored, 2 goals conceded, and 3 points on the table. So, obviously Man City's first defeat of the season as well, so that's all good to make them suffer that. So I'm happy for that. But yeah, so like I said, that is that for the start of the season. So I hope you guys, of course, enjoyed. Leave a like, of course, and subscribe, much appreciated. And sorry for the delay in the first video. Of course, like I said, I was on holiday, so I hope you don't mind and just appreciate that. I'm a human being. I've got to have a holiday sometimes. So yeah, and it's just a shame it's right on FIFA release day. But yeah, so let's just hope for the best in the second episode. But yeah, this is it. This is how we're rolling with Arsenal, of course. So yeah, like I said, leave a like and subscribe. I hope you guys obviously enjoyed, like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So take care and peace.